This video was made possible by EA Creator Network. Hi everyone, the second Sim Springs neighbourhood will be available from the 13th of June 2022 in the latest Sims Freeplay update. The second neighbourhood is called Promenade. You will need to have completed the Sandy Suburbs event before you can start the Promenade one. In this video I'm going to recap how this event works and also talk you through some tips. If you want to see a walkthrough of each of the days, each of the events, then check out my walkthrough videos. You'll find these in my Promenade playlist, and also I have a blog post that shows you all of the tasks that need to be completed as well. The way Sim Springs works hasn't changed, so it's the same as it was in the Sandy Suburbs one. The aim of the event is to complete daily tasks to renovate your house lots in the new neighbourhood, so this one is Promenade. Once Sandy Suburbs is complete, you'll see the roadblock and you'll need to build that before you'll be able to access Promenade, and then you can build the first house in Promenade, which is Cactus Cave, and then you'll be able to start the tasks like you did before. You can do the tutorial if you want to, if you can't remember how to complete the event. This is what's on the screen at the moment. I'm not going to walk you through this because most of what I'm saying is covered in the tutorial anyway, so it would just be me saying the same thing twice. So there are 4 lots that need renovating, 3 of them are house lots, and the final lot is a community lot. This one, once unlocked, can be customised like a normal house, but your Sims can't live there. Also, you'll be able to place items for free from one of the sections in buy mode, so I'll explain that when we get to that part of this video. The 3 house lots that need renovating are the Cactus Cave, Tall Tree House and Forest Flat. You need to complete them in order. The final one, the community lot, is the Barter Boardwalk, which once complete would be a row of shops. The tasks that you need to complete will have a certain symbol on them. This is the Sim Springs symbol, and you can see it here. It is the orange symbol. So if you don't know how to complete a task, it does say on the Tasks tab, but if you still don't know, then just click on items around the house in Promenade, and if it comes up with the orange symbol, then you click on that and it will complete the task, hopefully, or complete part of the task, as some require more than one sim to complete. You can get to Sim Springs from SimTown by clicking on the bus stop, or at the bottom of your screen on the navigation tool you've got the symbol. When you click on the town symbol, the Sim Springs symbol will appear. Click on that and it will take you straight to Sim Springs. The button in the top corner is very important too. On the first tab it shows you all of the houses and your progress in them, and underneath that it shows you your neighbourhood tasks, but they don't unlock until you've completed the 4 houses. And then on the second tab you'll be able to see your daily tasks for that certain house. So if we click on the button there, we go to Cactus Cave, and then we can see the renovation plan, which is the second tab, so that shows you all of your daily tasks that need to be completed. Daily tasks must be completed in Sim Springs. They must be completed in Promenade. You can only complete 1 task at a time unless it's a build task. So you can do a normal action task and then also like the buy 3 plants one, you can do that at the same time. And you can complete these tasks in any order, so if you want to do a longer one while you go out for the day, then you can do that. On the screen we're just seeing the rewards for each of the days that you need to complete. Now we can see the daily task for day 1. Some tasks require more than 1 sim to complete it. If you don't complete it with more than 1 sim at a time, you probably won't complete it in the time limit. So on day 1 we have a recycle 12 old boxes task. So we can have 10 sims at a house at one time, so 10 sims can complete it at the same time, and then on the next go we only need 2 sims to complete it. But once you've unlocked at least 2 houses, you can have your sims spread out across the houses to complete the tasks there, so you don't need them all in one house. They can be at different houses, as long as those houses are in Promenade. You're aiming to complete a set of goals within 24 hours. If you don't do that, you're at risk of having to pay for a deadline extension, which means you have to pay to move on if you are behind. The padlocks are where the deadline is, so if you don't complete days 1 and 2 within 48 hours, then you'll have to pay to move on to day 3. but you'll have to complete the tasks for day 1 and 2 before you can move on to day 3's tasks. But the timer doesn't start until you've purchased to move on, so it doesn't increase. It's a set amount and the timer doesn't restart until you've purchased to move on. With that in mind, we've reached the Zest Zone. So if you manage to complete the Zest Zone within the time limit, you will earn some extra prizes. For Cactus Cave, the Zest Zone starts at day 6, so you need to complete day 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 within 24 hours each to be able to get the extra zesty prizes, which for Palm Promenade includes the house templates. We've already really covered this. Leftover tasks are ones that you haven't completed within the 24 hours. So if you're on day 2 and you haven't finished day 1's tasks, you need to complete day 1's tasks as well as day 2 tasks before you be able to move on. So some important things to remember are you will need to buy some items such as trees, couches and computers to be able to complete tasks in Palm Promenade. If you have 3-star items at a house in Simtown, you can store them in your inventory and then place them in a house at Palm Promenade rather than buying new ones if you would prefer. Trash cannot be removed until you get to the task to remove it, and if you skip using social points on tasks that require you to clear up items, it will remove those items. For tasks that require you to find items in an object, such as find 45 golden pollen using 9 sims, if you use social points to quick complete, you will find more than if you just completed it by waiting. And remember, for tasks like this you can use all of the houses in Palm Promenade, all the ones you've unlocked so far. So if you're on the 3rd house, you can use the 2nd and the 1st house to complete all of the tasks, as well as using the 3rd house. The lower the star rating an object has, the longer it will take to complete. And also, if a sim is inspired, they will complete the task quicker than a non-inspired sim. So make sure you check out my post on my blog to see all of the times for all of the star ratings of the items and whether a sim's inspired or not, for all of the tasks in all of the events in Palm Promenade. Once you've completed the first 3 houses, you'll then be able to build the final lot, which is the community lot. This is Barter Boardwalk. You get another little tutorial here. So the final lot is a community one, so your sims cannot live here but they can visit. Building works the same as normal, but one category in build mode will be free. At this one, it is the decoration section, so you can place any item from the decoration section for free. Free objects are community owned, so they cannot be stored or moved to another house. So if you remove the item, it will disappear and you have to purchase it if you went to a different house. If you placed an item that you had in your inventory and you went to a different house, the version you purchased will still be in your inventory. The time limit on this final lot is 14 days rather than 10 days like the rest of them. So you have 14 days worth of tasks to complete. Completing the Zest Zone on all 4 of the lots will unlock you a house template. You can build the standard house template in Sim Springs, and there's also a premium version available which you can build in Simtown. You can also build the standard one in Simtown if you wanted to. If you're building the community lot, Sims won't be able to live there if you build it in Sim Springs, but if you build it in Simtown, it would be a normal house, so they will be able to live there, and you won't get the decoration section for free. That is only free in Sim Springs. Let's talk about neighbourhood tasks now. So once all 4 lots are complete, you will reach the rank of Ghost Town, and another tutorial will begin. The aim now is to complete neighbourhood tasks to raise your neighbourhood ranking and earn rewards. You can see at the top of your Palm Promenade overview here, we've got the neighbourhood rankings. So we've got Ghost Town, which we've completed first, and we can see the next ranking, which is adequate. So if we go back to that, we can click on the magnifying glass next to the second one to view the rewards that you get for levelling up your neighbourhood. Levelling up the neighbourhood makes the neighbourhood look better. So you can unlock things like grass seedlings, small trees, gravel roads. It just improves the look of the whole neighbourhood. And the final neighbourhood ranking is ultimate. So this one includes Sims being able to use wardrobes on their own. So They will just walk up to a wardrobe and change their outfit, as well as other things like roads. So to unlock these perks, we need to complete neighbourhood tasks. So we need to complete the list of neighbourhood tasks to be able to level up to the next level, which in this case is adequate, so I need to complete 5 tasks to be able to get there. There's no time limit for neighbourhood tasks, you can take as long as you like to complete those. View SimSpring's happiness. This is very important because people get very confused about SimSpring's happiness level. The happiness level is for the whole of SimSprings. I had so many people in Sandy suburbs asking me why their happiness level wasn't increasing. That's because there aren't enough neighbourhood tasks in Sandy suburbs to make it increase. There are 46 tasks in Sandy suburbs. We need to reach 55 to reach the level of content. So we will get there in the Palm Promenade update. We will reach the next SimSprings happiness level. You will be excited to know. These rewards increase the look of the whole of SimSprings, so it's not just Palm Promenade, but it will also be happening in Sandy suburbs. So they improve the road surface, there will be birds, and the canal will be complete eventually. So these prizes are just about making the whole of SimSprings look amazing. And I think that's about it for this video. I hope that helped you remember what you're doing with SimSprings, and if you haven't completed one yet, if you haven't completed Sandy Suburbs, check out that video for more information. Obviously that one's slightly more detailed than this one, but you'll still be able to find all my Palm Promenade walkthrough videos in my playlist once they are all complete. They do take some time to make, but you'll find them in the playlist once they are ready. So Palm Promenade will be available from the 13th of June 2022 when the new Sims Freeplay update is released. Thanks for watching. Bye!